called touchdown. Onto the end zone, it's called touchdown. It's on his feet, finally brought down. Breaks one tackle. He brought down after a gain. Game away, and they're finally going to win the New York Bowl. Because the P down at the 7. Hurts, draw back, throwing this one deep. It's called touchdown, Eagles. Draw back, throwing this one. That's called Devontae Smith. Pass the middle. It's called.
Units, and they were established in 1822.
Yes.
So we are very appreciative of them. Thank you so much for your service.
This is it, and as an island nation, you will know that this is something that is incredibly important to have. You know, we are well represented, surrounded by water. Wherever you go in Ireland, you're not far from the sea.
Right. Which goes to talk about the fish that you can find here. We have a lot of people tuning in from New England and Boston. We're known for Boston chowder, but the origins of Boston chowder is actually the Irish chowder.
There you go.
Every time I've come here and had Irish chowder, I'm like, this tastes very familiar. But it's because of all the Irish.
That is it. And the amazing thing is that there is a sense of traditional food that gets spread across the world. But really good Irish food is experienced here on the island of Ireland. And, fresh seafood, it's hard to export the best of it. You have to come here, try the oysters. We're right in the smack bang in the season to try oysters. I had some lovely ones over the weekend. And, this is the place to be if you want to try the best.
We are live in Notre Dame Stadium here in this beautiful afternoon on St. Patrick's Day. As we have the New York Jets taking on the Philadelphia Eagles for the St. Patrick games. Harrison kick it off. Return this one is Barkley. Be brought down. First 10-25 yard line. 3 receivers. Running back, one tight end in the game. He just went to Barkley out the middle. Be 2nd and 5 at 30. Hurts. Throwing this one is called. That's Smith. First down at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers, a running back, one tight end in the game. That's every motion. He's went out to Barkley. He's brought down in the backfield. That's Flowers on the type of loss. 2nd and 15 at that 33-yard line. 3 receivers, one running back, one tight end in the game. Severe motion. Hurts. Flag down, throwing this one deep. It's caught. That's Gregory, foot race. Finally brought down at the 7, but it'd be a holding call. It'd be 2nd and 25. 2 receivers, a running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And this one out to Barkley. He'll be brought down. It'll be 3rd and 22 now. 26-yard line. 3 receivers, a running back, one tight end in the game. 3rd and 22. Hurts. Throwing this one deep. It's incomplete. 4th and 22. They will punt this one. Return this one is Nash. Breaks one tackle. Breaks there. Here goes Nash. Finally be brought down. One receiver to run best 2 tight ends in the game. And this one off to Hall be brought down. Three receivers, a running back, 1 tight end in the game. Cortez. Throwing this one is almost picked off, incomplete. Second 10 at the 44-yard line. The receivers, a running back, 1 tight end in the game. Receiver in motion. Cortez, play action. Has time, gonna throw this one deep. It's picked off. Centel Georges with the interception. It's his first interception of the game. First interception of the year for him. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end, receiver motion. Hurts sends his one off to Barkley. Bounce out to the outside. He brought down. And be 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. It was Barkley leaning forward, first down. First and 10, Brown in motion. Barkley brought down the backfield. That's Flowers on tackle for loss. 2nd and 15. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in. Receiver in motion. Hurts just went out to Barkley. Brought down. It'd be 3rd and 10 at the 24-yard line. Tank Busy comes in the game. The receivers, a running back, 1 tight end in the game. 3rd and 10. Hurts. Throwing this one. It's called. What a grab. Dallas Garner. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The receiver to running back. 0 tight ends in the game. And this one off to Barkley up the middle. Brought down. Be 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line. And Yates comes in the game. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion. This one all to Yates. First down. The 31-yard line. Barkley's in the game now. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver in motion. All right, it's called. Touchdown, Dallas Garner. The Eagles will strike first. Wow. PAT is good. Maybe a touchback. First attempt between 5-yard line. Here goes Hall, first down. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. Receiver in motion. And it's one to Hall. It'll be brought down at the 39-yard line, 2nd and 6. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. And just want to Hall up the middle, first down. Receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Cortez throwing this one. That's caught. That's Nash. Talk about the trade that Jets did. He got rid of DJ Adams for Nash. Nash, he's a beautiful. He's a good tight end. He can create a lot of space. Here's Hall. Be brought down. But yeah, anyways, Nash, he's a good tight end. He leads the lead for tight ends yards after catch, as he has 500 yards after catch so far. Averages 40 yards after catch. All first down. First down at the 40-yard line. Four receivers, 0 tight ends in the game. Cortez throwing this one. It's caught. Garrett Wilson, 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line. The receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. Cortez throwing this one. That's called. That's Hall. Oh my goodness. Talk about that truck. Be 1st and 20 at the 36-yard line. 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And just one off to Ortiz. Be brought down. Be 2nd 15 at the 32-yard line. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Also, the end of the first score, 7-0 is our score. Beautiful day in Notre Dame. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Empty backfield for Cortez. Throwing this one. And they be called on the sideline. It'd be 3rd and 13 at the 29-yard line. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Cortez drops back. Throwing this one. It's incomplete. And coming out on the field, it's Harrison. And the makes a 46-yarder. Harrison will kick it off. Returning this one is Barkley. Gets a block. Barkley! Down the sideline! Saquon Barkley steps out of bounds. Oh my goodness. 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line. What a return from Barkley. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one. It's incomplete. The crowd is booing him after that drop. I think that's Gregory. Yeah, it is. 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. And it's a false start as well. Back-to-back bad plays for the Eagles. A drop and a false start. 2nd and 15 now. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Brown in motion. And just went out to Barkley. We brought down. 3rd and 10 at the 47-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one that's called. That's Barkley brought down. 4th and 3 at the 40-yard line. It goes Day for a field goal. You already know this one's going in, and it is. Makes the 57-yarder. It goes Day to kick it off. Maybe a touchback. Two receivers, one running back, two tight ends in the game. Cortez throwing this one. That's called as Hall. First down. And Spencer has a knee injury out for the rest of the game. Two receivers, running back, two tight ends in the game. Goes Hall, brought down. Be second 6 at the 42-yard line. After the 4-yard run. There goes Hall. Brought down the field. That's Bond on the tackle for loss. And Cocker has a neck injury out for the rest of the game. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver motion. Misses out the Hall. Be brought down. And then be 4th down. They punt this one. Goes ball on the punt. And be out of bounds. Heard something to us. Here goes Barkley's brought down. Here goes Barkley. Be brought down. And it be 31. Three receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in. It's out to Barkley. And be brought down in the backfield. That's Hines on attack for loss. And it'd be a flag, be a false start on Brown. 4 for 6. And here goes, it was Crawford on the punt. Nash to return. Nash. Breaking free. Nash finally brought down. Here goes Cortez. Throwing this one deep. It's picked off. Centel Treasures. Again. 2 interceptions for him. 3 receivers. 1 running back. 1 tight end in the game. Goes Barkley. It'll be 2nd 5 at 25-yard line. 2 receivers. 1 running back. 2 tight ends in the game. And just went out to Barkley. Brought down in the backfield. That's Cannon coming in like a cannon. Or not like a rocket. Yeah, a rocket. A cannon. Y'all get what I'm saying. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends in the game. That was Gunner with his emotion. Hurts. And just went out to Barkley up the middle. Gonna be brought down. See, that's the first. First is at the 30-yard line for Barkley. Four receivers, running back, 0 tight ends game. Brown in motion. It's at the Barkley. And it'll be 2nd 7 at 33-yard line. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end game. Receiver in motion. Hurts. Throwing this one. That's caught as Barkley down the sideline using his speed. Finally out of bounds. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. 4 receivers, a running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver in motion. Hurts has his one all to Yates. Brought down. It'll be second and 4 at 32-yard line. Two receivers, a running back, 2 tight ends in the game. There's a fly down, be false start against Gilbert, be second and 9. One receiver, or running back, 2 tight ends in the game. 2-minute warning. Third and 10 is our score. 2 receivers, a running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Empty backfield for Hurts. Almost picked off right there, being complete. 9. Hurts. Throwing this one, it's incomplete. 4th down. Coming out his day for the field goal. This one scored 13-3. The kick is no good. Off the right upright. First and 10 on the 37-yard line. And that is just the win here in Notre Dame. Very strong winds. The wind is 8 miles per hour to the right. That's what ChatGPT says. On the sideline, it's called as Nash, but it will be a flag against Haynes. So, he'll be coming back. And goes Cortez. Don't it's going to be to the turf. The receivers are running back, 1 tight end in game. Cortez throwing this one. That's caught. That's Burgers. 13-14 at 33-yard line. Here goes Hall. Fumbles the ball, is picked up by McDonald. McDonald brought down, finally. But he went backwards, like 20 yards. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. 3 receivers, running back, 1 tight end in. And the backfield for Hurts. Throwing this one that's called. That's Barkley, brought down. There's Morgan on tackle right there. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver in motion. Hurts. Throwing this one. That's caught. That's Smith. He brought down. Timeout Eagles. That's their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end game. 3rd and 2. Hurts. Throwing this one wide open. Receiver, that's called as Gregory. That's Gollard. That was Gollard on the catch right there. Over the bounds. First and 29-yard line. The receiver to running backs. 0 tight ends in game. Hurts. Throwing this one is caught. That's Tyler. 2nd and 7 to 27-yard line. The receivers for running back, 1 tight end in. Receiver in motion. Hurts. Throwing this one that's caught. As Gamble brought down. You use your second timeout. Talking about Drake Gamble, he's really he's like a good player, a good receiver as a check down safety valve, something like that. He'd be incomplete, be 4 for 1, coming out his day for go. See, can he redeem himself after missing the 54-yarder. This man scored 13-3. This time it is good. He missed a 38-yarder. The Jets still have 31 seconds, but guess what? The Jets are the most team in the NFL to have the most turnovers. They average 5 turnovers per game. And Hall be brought down. All right, 15-yard line. First 10 to 17-yard line. The receivers, one running back, one tight end in the game. Cortez. Throwing this one. It's incomplete. Second 10 at the 17-yard line. One receiver, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends in the game. One running back in the backfield now. Cortez. Slinging that one. Wow, what a throw. First down at the 41-yard line. Receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in. Cortez throwing this one. It's picked off again. Bryant with the interception. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Empty backfield. Hurts. Throwing this one. Incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He also have 1 timeout as well. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one that's caught as gambled and be brought down and be the second quarter. 13-3 is our score. Let's look at the first half stats. That's average. Jalen Hurts, 12-18, 134 yards, 1 touchdown. Cortez, 8-15, 61 yards, and 3 interceptions. Here goes Day to kick it off. Receiver to run back 2 tight ends in the game. And this one out to brought down in the backfield. That's Brian. Let's act for loss. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Cortez. Throwing this one wide open receiver. That's called as Hall. Right up the middle. First down and be a touchdown as well. Breece Hall using his speed and his hands to score for the Jets. There goes Harrison for the PAT. It is good. Scores now 10-13. Harrison to kick it off. Returning this one is Barkley. Had a big return earlier. He have a good one right here. This is the 28-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver in motion. Hurts. Throwing this one that's caught. That's Smith. Brought down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. Receiver in motion. That's Brown. Hurts gets us to Barkley. It'll be first and 10 at the 49-yard line. The receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in the game. He's it all to Barkley. Brought down. It'll be second and 9 at the 48-yard line. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Second and 9. Gives it all to Barkley. Brought down the backfield. Puhulo on attack for loss. 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end again. Hurts. Throwing this one. That's called. That's Brown. First down. Big reception from A.J. Brown. One receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And just out to Barkley. Fighting forward. Brought down at the 12-yard line, 2nd and 4. One receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in. And just went all to Barkley. Low on his shoulder, first down. First and go at the 7-yard line. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. And just went to Barkley. Brought down. 2nd goal at the 2-yard line. Yates comes in the game. Yates. 3 receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. 2nd goal at 2. Hurts. Has time. What a receiver touchdown. Devontae Smith. And the Eagles will add on to their lead. Goes Day to make it a 10-point game. It is good. As he makes the PAT. And goes Day to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 3 receiver to running back, 0 tight ends again. And just want the all. Brought down. 2nd and 8, that's Intel Churches on the tackle right there. 4 receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends again. And just want the all. Bounce out to the outside. Hall cuts back inside. First down. Four receivers, 1 running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver in motion. And just want to all. First 1 tackle brought down at the 46-yard line, 2nd and 3. The receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in 2nd and 3. Receiver in motion. And it's one to all spinning. What are you doing? He's spinning backfield. That's Zach Bond on attack for loss. Zach Bond was not falling for none of that. 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And it's play action. Cortez, don't this one. Oh. It's incomplete. Thank the cameraman out. And they'll punt this one. Here goes ball on a punt. A.J. Brown to return. A.J. Brown brought down out of bounds. We're at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Come on the field. The Jalen Hurts in the Eagles offense. 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends again. Tosses one to Barkley. Bounce out to the outside. Brought down. That's yard bang on attack for loss. 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Barkley brought down. That's Puhulo on attack for loss. 3rd and 6 now. 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one is incomplete. 4th and 6 at the 42-yard line. It goes Crawford to punt it. And it'll be a touchback. Coming on the field It's Cortez and the Jets offense. One receiver, two running backs, two tight ends in the game. It's a fullback dive to Payne. And it'll be second 6 at the 24-yard line. ChatGPT says it's a 15% chance the offensive coordinator will call the fullback dive, and it's caught. Romeo still on his feet. Romeo, and it'll be a face mask as well. No, it's a holding call. Wow. He's still pumped up. Poor guy. He doesn't even know what happened. 3 receivers, one running back, one tight end game. 2nd and 16 now. Play action. Cortez. We sacked. 3rd and 22 now at the 8-yard line. 3 receivers, a running back, one tight end game. In the backfield for Cortez. Throwing this one, it's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 22. Ball to punt it. Brown to return it. Brought down. 25 yards on return. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers, one running back, one tight end in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one deep. Oh. He just overthrew him by a bit. 4 receivers, one running back, 0 tight ends in the game. That's your motion. Hurts. Throwing this one. That's caught as Barkley's a flag down. And it'd be a holding call against Barkley. I think he was trying to chip block the linebacker. Kind of got a little too. Kind of grabbed him a little too long, yeah. 3 receivers, running back, one tight end game, receiver in motion. And this one to Barkley. If you brought down, it'd be 3rd and 18 at the 47-yard line. The receivers, running back, one tight end game. 3rd and 18. It'd be backfield for Hurts. Has time, throwing this one. It's incomplete. It'd be 4th and 18. What do you do here? And they'll punt it. It was Crawford to punt it. And it'd be a touchback. Come on, the field is Cortez and Jets offense. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers, running back, one tight end game. This one out to Hall. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Receiver motion. And this one all to Hall. Brought down. And be 2nd 6 at the 34-yard line. In the 3rd quarter. The receivers, one running back, one tight end in the game. And this one all to Hall, leaning forward. 3rd and 2 at the 37-yard line. One receiver, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends in the game. This one to off. He say he was short. Or from 1. They'll punt this one. It goes ball. Goes Brown. 1st and 10 to the 27-yard line. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Receiver motion. Hurts, fly down. This might be a free play. Don't this one that's called as Barkley. Be outside zone Flowers. Be 1st and 5. The receivers, running back, one tight end game, 1st and 5. Receiver motion. Tosses one to Barkley. Hit hard. He gets the first and he's getting up slow. Ezra Brown has an ankle injury. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Hurts is one to Barkley. 2nd one at the 47-yard line. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Tight end motion. Hurts. Throwing this one, it's incomplete. Be 3rd and 1. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one deep, it's incomplete. 4th and 1, and they'll punt this one. Don't forget to watch the Elite 8. As it will start on Sunday. Because now it's just running over the defenders and finally brought down at the 6-yard line. But yeah, definitely the Elite 8 for the HL College basketball. And Paul be brought down and be 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line. 2 receivers, running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And it's one all to all. And be a 1st down. I'm going to take a short 30 inches. 1/3 in centimeters. Yeah, we should do that one more time. 30 centimeters. Cortez, blood's coming in, so throw this one quick. It's incomplete. And they'll punt this one. Return is one. It's gambled. And gets hit hard. 1st is at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. You backfield for Hurts. Hurts. Throwing this one that's called as Dallas Goddard. Brought down. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Sierra motion. Hurts sends this one out to Barkley. Brought down in backfield. That's Bishop on attack for loss. 3rd and 9 at the 39-yard line. 4 receivers, running back, 0 tight ends in the game. Hurts. Throwing this one. That's called as Barkley. 1st down right at the 40. Three receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts. Oh, he's sacking Fumble Morgan. Get up. Oh, but he will recover it. 1st and the 48-yard line. I don't think you hear me, but 1st and 10 were Jets after the turnover. It'd be a false start on franchise. 1st and 15, 7-yard line. Man, it's really been a bad day for Jets offense, man. It's in punts, turnovers. What can they do right here? It goes Hall. Be wrapped down right at the 43-yard line, 2nd and 5. 3 receivers, a running back, 1 tight end in the game. This is out to Hall. Big space, finally brought down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The receivers, one running back, one tight end in the game. Receiver motion. Cortez. Throwing this one. That's way in the backfield. Hopefully it's just a false. No, it's not. It's a holding call. 1st and 20. It's just me or the Jets are the most undisciplined team in the MFL, man. It's like, wow. It's like a flag every single play. Cortez, I just went in the back. His foot is being complete. 2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line. So is I really gonna expect the Jets to be in the playoffs at all? They should just be tanking right now. It goes Hall, brought down backfield. Tackle for loss by Austin. For receivers, we're running back, 0 tight ends in the game. 3rd and 21. Cortez throwing this one. That's caught. That's King. Touchdown. Here goes Harrison for the BAT. Maybe a 3-point game. It is good. Here goes Harrison. Kick it off. Returning this one will be Barkley. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another tackle. Finally brought down. 1st and at the 23-yard line. Receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in the game. Hurts, there's a flag down. Donut's one is incomplete. Be outsides on Bishop, 1st and 5. The receivers, running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts just went on to Barkley. 1st down. At the 41-yard line. The 2 receivers, 1 running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And just went to Barkley. Brought down 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line. One receiver to running back, 2 tight ends in the game. And just went to Barkley. 1st down. The receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. And this one on to Barkley. Breaks 1 tackle. Brought down. 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line. Be a 2-minute warning. The receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end in the game. Hurts throwing this one. That's caught. That's Gregory. 1st down. Just use your father's timeout. Two receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Hurts. Throwing this one deep. It's caught. Campbell gets his 1st touchdown as a Philadelphia Eagle. There goes Dave for the PAT. And it's good. There goes Dave. It's a touchback.